Are you ready? I'm ready for the playoff round of 12 for the Donut Box Cup Series at Michigan International Speedway. 100 laps coming up next. Do not go away. Do not move your ass. Donut Box Cup Series racing at Michigan International Speedway. 100 laps, stages at 25 and 55 coming at you just momentarily. High above in the meandyourmom.com blimp cam, bringing you all you need to know as far as who is fast and who is not. And there you go. Again, this is just race 1 of 3 of the round of 12. But a statement needs to be made tonight if you got the balls to carry this through. Again, I am Tom Torrey, a.k.a. the Horse Boat, coming back off of a 2-week hiatus. Hopefully y'all are having a good time. I've had a hell of a run, good and bad, here the last couple weeks. But let's turn down this music and start talking racing. And that's what you're here for, is it not? Again, welcome to the program. I am Tom Torrey, a.k.a. the Horse Boat, bringing you all the action here tonight for the Donut Box Cup Series. Again, playoffs round of 12, race 1 of 3, 100 laps tonight. Let's see the schedule. Let's take a peek. Tonight, you'll see 12-2 Michigan International Speedway. Next week is 45 laps at Watkins Glen for race 2 of 3, and then the round out. Round 1 will be 200 laps at Dover. And then it gets thick from there into the new year. January 6th, looks like 2024. I got to change that to 2025. Holy shit, I've let that go on too long. Martinsville, Talladega, and Chicagoland. And then the championship at Homestead, Miami. You said, Tom, what the hell? What is going on with the points? Yeah, I got you right there. Matt Fleming, 475 points to close out the regular season. 13 points ahead of Jesse Becker and 62 ahead of Josh Larson. You have Thomas Meeks, Travis Stroney, William Robbins, Brandon Meyer, Andy Lewis, Landon Bednarz, and Alex Tilley, your top 10. Again, top 10 pays out in this league. So, again, a lot to play for, even if you're not in the playoffs. Speaking of the playoffs, Matt Fleming goes from the 8 to the 88. At least that's what it looks like here tonight at 31 points. Josh Larson has 13 to the good. Alex Tilley, 11. Jesse Becker, 9. Thomas Meeks and Travis Stroney each with 1 point apiece. The other 6 have no points. They have no leg to stand on, but they are in it to win it. But they have to prove tonight that they can outrun the 6 before them. Again, a lot at stake here tonight for the Donut Box Cup Series. Michigan International Speedway. I am as ever excited as you are, as we have a couple minutes before we head into qualifying. Again, if you're out there, say hello. Would love to hear from you as we get set for 100 laps in Michigan. And from what I can tell right now, there's no Alex Tilley in the field tonight. And it also doesn't look like Matthew Fleming is in the field either. So that's going to add a little dynamic to this, as we are 2 minutes and 30 seconds away from qualifying. Yeah, we got in-race reporter Ryan Robinson. We'll have him in the house here later tonight, hopefully. Get him involved and say hello to him. But the regular season as a whole has been an amazing experience, a great ride from beginning until the start of the playoffs. The regular season was action-packed. You had a little bit of beef, but it wouldn't be racing if there wasn't a little beef. But again, Flagship Motorsports, Independence Motorsports, the top running teams, but Storm Motorsports is hanging around and hanging in there. And we should see a little bit of them tonight. Again, those 3 teams big. But Rocky Mountains Motorsports is in the house. Cam King Sim Racing as well. And everybody who watches and follows the Horseboat channel. Again, word up to all 512 followers here tonight. Stevie Gurley says, what's up? Bugboo says, hello. Christian's wife here to cheer him on. Go 96. Go Andrew Lewis. You got some supporters in here. And we are ready to go. Again, counting down the minutes. Well, the minute and seconds yet to go for qualifying here. Donut Box Cup Series. Also, before we get into this tonight, big shout out to my brother. He's technically my brother-in-law, but I call him a brother. He's very dependable and reliable. I'm not going to give his name away for confidentiality reasons, but he goes by the alias of Mr. Gamerwood, giving me this PC tonight to use on loan while my other one gets fixed. I've had a lot of trouble with my main rig, but he was graciously enough to send me, or let me use, a rig with some good shit in it. So big shout out, Mr. Gamerwood. Thank you so much for the opportunity tonight to be able to stream for everyone here tonight. You are doing us all a solid when it comes to this race tonight. Again, a lot on the line for these drivers as they get set for qualifying here tonight. We are going to get set as well. Turn the music down a little bit. Turn the engines up, as we will get out there in a minute with somebody. Somebody's bound to show up. Again, not sure what's wrong with my PC, but I'm trying different things. PSU going to be on order here before too long. Here we go. Ben Madden in the 33, one of the first cars out on the track here tonight. Give Mr. Ben Madden some love. Again, pretty even roster right now in terms of manufacturers between Fords, Toyotas, and Chevrolets. Nobody really at a disadvantage, so Michigan should be fun here tonight. Here we go, first lap for Ben Madden. Let's see what he's got. Run down the backstretch into 3. Beautiful. Ronnie B with the 4014. Start us off. Ben Madden trying to do him one better. Going to get a 39-39, putting him on the pole here so far. Going to jump ship here and switch over. Let's go out to the 5 of William never mind. The 96 of Christian Taylor. That sounds good. Sounds promising, right? Big shout out to the Leland, North Carolina native, Christian Taylor. Ben Madden with a 39.30 right now, holding up for the moment. Ronnie B with a 39.55 and Stephen Gurley Jr. with a 39.76. Christian Taylor looking to top it. Three and 4, get that high line is the fast line to go. Josh Larson with 39.64, Stephen Gurley 39.47, good enough for second. But it's going to be Christian Taylor in 6th with a 39.68. Ivan Deschamps with a 39.22. Cam King Sim Racing in the building tonight. Could it be the night for Cam King? Out on top, Christian Taylor. Let's see if he can make his second lap any better. Josh Larson bumping up to a 39.44, good enough for third. Travis Stroney with a 39.40 bumps him off into third. Christian Taylor looking to make a move. Is not going to do it. 39.59 will be it. Let's take a walk around the park with Andrew Lewis and see his first lap. 39.45, good enough for 6th. Let's see if his second lap is any better. William Robbins with a 39.31, putting him now in third. See some of those numbers getting mixed up in there. There's no bueno. But Ivan Deschamps with the 39.22, your current leader. Nobody else. It looks like we got a few people out there right now. Oh, wait, second lap. 39.17, and your new pole sitter, Andrew Lewis. Knocking off Ivan Deschamps, knocking everybody down a peg or two. Tyler Smith bumps up in there in the third as well. Let's ride along here with Ryan Robertson. That AAA 66 Ford Mustang coming out to the front stretch to the start-finish line. What will his first lap time be? Going into turn one. Again, some people prefer that high side to carry that high side all the way around. Some people like to go low. It depends on how you feel with your car. Cars, sometimes they have a tendency to just get away from you when you go low. Ryan Robertson, 39.49, good enough for 12th here so far, bumping down Ronnie B, Christian Taylor, and Eddie Rose. Going to make the jump now to Thomas Meeks in the 55 in the Wheels America Chevrolet Camaro. And Thomas Meeks, the third. Talk around the shop is, when is this dude going to get one? Could a playoff win here tonight in the inaugural season of the Donut Box Cup Series be a thing? Could he make it happen? Robertson moved up to sixth with a 39.30. And Thomas Meeks' first lap is a 39.75. Brandon Meyer, your new pole sitter, with a 39.12. Again, Independence trying to make a name for themselves here in the inaugural season, and they have done so. Thomas Meeks in third, second lap time good enough for sixth place, knocking down Ryan Robertson, 39.23. And he has risen. He is here. Matthew Fleming, the points leader, going into this one with a 40.02 with his first lap. Let's see what his second lap is. Again, this is the man to watch here tonight. His second lap, could it be better than his first? Let's hope so. Second lap, good enough for seventh, knocking down Ryan Robertson with a 39.24. So again, the only only person who has not qualified yet is Brian Prosick. Jesse Becker knocking down Andrew Lewis with a 39.14. Eco-friendly silent mode. Those Toyota Camrys. But alas, that is it. That is your qualifying session here tonight for the Donut Box Cup Series. Now again, I'll let you know, it is 100 laps here tonight. If you didn't see it before, here's the advertisement. I'm going to run it back on you. I'll throw that ass back on you. Two stages at lap 25 and 55. Fuel window should be about 30 to 32 laps if you can stretch it. Well, let's get a talk here. Let's have a conversation, shall we? Brandon Meyer, you got a copy.
I have a copy.
Brandon, congratulations on being the pole sitter here tonight. Michigan seems to be one of your strong suits. How you feeling?
That actually surprised me. I figured either Becker or Fleming would get that. So a pole's a pole. I'll take it. Let's see what we can do here in the race. Yep.
Independence Motorsports. Independence Motorsports in the house tonight. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome. Gonna get a guy that I always love talking to here. So we get Jesse Becker. Jesse, you got a copy?
I do. What's up, man?
Jesse Becker qualifying second here tonight. Outside on the front row. How are you in that Toro Toyota Camry feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. Me and Michigan, we have a good history. I've got a win or two here in past weeks, so definitely one of my favorite tracks, and hopefully we get a bunch of good racing with so much room on this track. We see a lot of cool moves and not many wrecks.
Yeah, it's gearing up to be a great show here tonight. Best of luck to you at Storm Motorsports. Hopefully we talk to you later.
Thank you, sir.
Again, that was Jesse Becker from Storm Motorsports, giving us a little piece of his mind and a piece of his time. Grid walk coming up here in just a moment. We're going to get that going on here. All right, let's get right into it, shall we? On the front row here tonight, Andover, New Hampshire native Brandon Meyer in the 71 Hess Ford Mustang. On the front row, outside of him, the 97 Toyota Camry of Jesse Becker. In the second row, starting on the inside in third, the 08 of Andrew Lewis. And the outside, the 16 of Landon Bednarz. Inside of row number 3, the 07 Cam Kings represent Ivan Deschamps. And on the outside, the Alani Toyota Camry of the 23 of Tyler Smith. Inside row 4, you're going to have the 55 Wheels America Thomas Meeks to third, and the outside of him, Matthew Fleming. 66 of Ryan Robertson inside of row 5, and the outside of him, divide that in half, you have the 33 of Ben Madden. In row 6, you have the 5 of William Robbins on the inside, and on the outside, the 31 of Travis, bringing the Michigan Muscle Trussell. In row 7, you have the 14 of Travis Stroney, and on the outside of him, the 51 of Josh Larson. Stephen Gurley Jr. is back and in the 29, and on the outside of him, good old Ronnie Blackwell. Welcome back. 96 of Christian Taylor in row 9. Eddie Rose, Brian Brosick, and it looks like Travis Stroney is starting from pit lane. And that is your Donut Box Cup Series starting grid here tonight at Michigan International Speedway. About ready to burn this motherfucker down. Hopefully you guys are having a great evening. I am too. Monday night. It feels right. Am I right? Let's go. Teams have waited all season long to get this far. The pace car is off, and we are ready to go right here at Michigan International Speedway for the round of 12, race 1 of 3, right here on Casa de la Horsepower. 3 wide. Looks like Thomas Meeks. Oh, Tyler Smith getting ejected into the outside wall. He is going to stay there. That is going to hurt. Jesse Becker now out in front. Landon Bednar's right there in tow. Lap number 1 is going to be led by yours truly, Jesse Becker. Becker, Bednarz, Meyer, Meeks, and Fleming, lap 1. Lot of flagship there. Oh, we got more action in the back. Doesn't get much more buck wild than this. Stephen Gurley looks like he was involved. I'm afraid to go back to it. Might have to check that out on the back end. But everybody now getting a little bit spread out here towards the front. Again, no Alex Tilley in the field tonight. Tyler Smith trying to rebound there all the way back into 18th. Travis Stroney riding the rim. But it's Becker, Bednarz, Meyer, Meeks, and Fleming, your top 5. All is well up here in the front. And Travis Trussell wearing that Michigan scheme livery, whatever you want to call it. I'm a Wisconsin fan, if you know anything about me. Being a true homer that I am. And I don't mean Simpson. But pretty dope looking car here at Michigan. Lines forming up, teammates getting together. Trussell trying to weave in and among them. Oh, teammates getting a little loose. Meeks to the inside of Bednarz for second. And everybody else is kind of spread out. Looks like Eddie Rose is in the pits. Not sure what happened with him. Let's ride on board with Ivan Shamps. Watching this melee in front of him. Rob's in the house. Hey, girl. Becker, Robbins, Meeks, Bednarz, and Fleming, your top 5 right now. You see Trussell going to the inside. Does he have it? He's making headway. Give him credit. Trying to break that posse up. William Robbins is now your new leader. Let's check that out. Let's back that ass up and see when that occurred. Yeah, it looks like that's occurred for a minute, but hey, William Robbins out in front, and you love to see it. Yeah, I know. I had to take a hiatus, just a quick week off. Had a good birthday. It was nice and quiet. My computer still sucks, but hey, we're good. And William Robbins, your leader. Thomas Meeks, Matthew Fleming, Travis Trussell, and Jesse Becker. Your top 5 right now, and it's changing as we speak. Ryan Robertson now making some headway, connecting with fellow Independence Motorsports teammate Brandon Meyer, and here we go. This could be some damage. They could get fellow teammate Travis Stroney. They would be in even better position. Yeah, I did. I did have a good birthday. Thank you for asking. Good times had by all. Just checking out. Hopefully here next year, we'll be getting on TikTok. Have a couple drivers who are on TikTok right now, shooting this live with the broadcast. Giving him some love. Again, Thomas Meeks, your leader now. Matthew Fleming, William Robbins, Landon Bednar, Travis Trussell, Brandon Meyer, Ryan Robertson, Jesse Becker, Ivan DeChamps, and Stephen Gurley Jr. All right, so TikTok right now is Travis Stroney, and it's T-Stro. So T as in Tiger, S as in Sam, T as in Tiger, R as in Romeo, O as in Oscar. He is live right now, showing his face, showing his POV, and showing this broadcast. Big shout out to the 14-man, what he does out on the track. But it almost got real up here. We almost missed that shit. And it looks like we're going to start our first Baker's Buzz of the evening. Brought to you by Donubucks Cup Series. Bringing you back in now from your Baker's Buzz. Hopefully you enjoyed the tasty sprinkles of action. Again, flagship on top, as mentioned in chat. William Robbins, Matthew Fleming, Landon Bednar, Thomas Meeks, and Jesse Becker, your top 5. 4 out of the top 5 are flagship. Ryan Robertson, Travis Trussell, Ivan DeChamps, Stephen Gurley Jr., and Josh Larson rounding out your top 10 currently. Biggest mover of the night is the 5 of William Robbins, having a great run. Looks like running down Brandon Meyer, the pole sitter, got into some trouble as we were getting into the Baker's Buzz with fellow teammate 66 of Ryan Robertson. But overall, lap down, he'll be the first one with a lap down, I believe, and would be eligible for that lucky dog, because we are 6 laps away from stage 1. Matthew Fleming, unrelenting. He wants stage points. I mean, he's already ahead in the point standings. He's got, I believe, 31 points to the good. But if you're William Robbins, I don't know if you trust him all that much coming in side 5 to go. I mean, maybe you do because you know each other, you have rapport. I think that's a real thing. We got side-by-side teammates here, 3rd and 4th, Meeks and Bednar, again, both flagship. Again, these top 4, the top 4 are all flagship. Christian Taylor, let's see where he's at right now. Looks like in 16th. Looks like he got into a little bendy, so to speak. Ryan Robertson trying to put some pressure on to crack the top 5. Jesse Becker now in 4th, getting past the 55 of Thomas Meeks. Travis Trussell trying to do the same. For 3rd, Travis Trussell doing the same. Oh, thank you. I don't post much on there, but maybe I should start. I don't know. Basically a consumer. I buy shit off the shop sometimes. Got a couple of really cool Earnhardt shirts. Bought this Masters hoodie and I don't know. Kind of on it. I don't know. Got some wireless lights on that shot. Like 4 months. Worth it too. I'm gonna take them golfing when I go golfing in real life next spring. On the Twitch, looking forward to that. But enough about me. Let's get into the closing lap of this stage here. 1 lap to go. William Robbins out in front. Matthew Fleming, Jesse Becker, Travis Trussell, and Thomas Meeks, your top 5 with Landon Bednar, Ryan Robertson, Josh Larson, Ivan DeChamps, and Travis Stroney. Rounding out your top 10 again, starting from pit lane, did Travis, and has worked his way all the way up to the 10th, having a decent run. But it is the 5 of not Matthew. Ooh, I almost messed it up. William Robbins coming around 3 and 4. The 5 is alive at Michigan International Speedway and is going to take stage 1. Jesse Becker, 2nd place for stage stage one.
Caution's out. Caution's out.
Robbins, Becker, Fleming, Trussell, and Meeks, your top five.
Your blower. They're going to drop down some oil right here, I'm sure.
You heard it first. Get a quick interview with William Robbins. William, you got a copy?
Got a copy, man.
Wow, what a race behind you there at the end of stage, but stage one winner for Flagship, starting off the inaugural season right in the playoffs, getting much needed stage points. How are you feeling?
I feel pretty good, man. The car feels good. We've got a good setup here, a good shot at it tonight. It's only the end of stage one, so it's a long one, but hey, stage points for the first playoff race. Pretty good start here.
Yeah, that is cool. Again, you guys are a strong team, but it seems like Storm might have something for you. Best of luck the rest of the way.
I appreciate it, man.
You are very welcome. Again, that was William Robbins in the number 5 machine getting stage number 1 and laying it down here for Donut Box. Again, points are ever so important. Again, that race to end at stage 1 between Becker and Fleming was phenomenal. Again, just what you want to see, good, clean racing to end the stage. Let's go. Of course, he's not the stage for the winner, but let's go down to pit lane and see what we got. Becker winning that one off of pit road. Doing himself a favor. Keeping that Toro 97 Toyota Camry up front. Appreciate the support. What's a loose and loud segment? It's the same as a Baker's Buzz, if you must know. That is for another league that I do and I part own in. For the Gears Cup Series, we got a loose and loud. Again, loose and loud, strictly for Gears. But if you want to use that, I will put it towards the Baker's Buzz. You're more than happy to do it. That's how you prefer to get down. Again, Jesse Becker looks like will be your leader when we resume things here, getting in stage 2. Stage 2 is going to be at lap 55. So again, when we go through this race tonight, they're going to be able to get, they should be able anyways, to get to lap 55 without a problem. It's the rest of the way from there out. They're going to have to stop at least one time under green flag conditions if it stays that way. Again, we haven't had any cautions tonight, knock on wood, besides what we had. Let's re-rack and get back to green flag action. Jesse Becker and Matthew Fleming on the front row. You have William Robbins and Travis Trussell in row 2. You have Thomas Meeks and Landon Bednarz in row 3. Ryan Robertson and Josh Larson in row 4. And rounding out your top 10, Travis, get on the Baloney Pony Stroney, and Stephen Gurley Jr. Pace car now going to take a leave of absence, hopefully until the next stage. Flagman is up with that green flag, and he's willing to wave it in the Geico restart zone. And here we go, back at it for stage number 2. Getting rowdy, very, very rowdy, very, very early into the second stage. 3 wide with Curley, Vrosic, and Stroney. Taylor trying to make it a 4-way, not going to happen. But a menage a trois will do. Side by side again, this is a battle for 10th. And let's look up front here with Flagship getting kind of in a bunch. Again, look at all those lanes you can drive here nice and wide at Michigan International Speedway. Trussell in that Michigan yellow and blue machine out in front and going to lead a lap. That 31 team's got to be excited. On lap 31 into 31. Trussell showing how strong he is. And we've got a caution. We've got action. Oh, geez Louise. Ryan Robertson looks like involved. And that's going to bring out our first little caution of the night. Brought to you by AAA. Let's go pick your ass up and back that ass up. Right here on the Donut Box Cup Series Instant Replay, powered by meandyourmom.com. Looks like the 04. Little bit of net code, little bit of love. Both heading to the wall. Mistakes being made, and then down in front of Ivan, putting himself out. Let's back that up and see how that played out, because he didn't get a chance to see that. He goes down into traffic. Into traffic. Amazing. Very impressive. Again, we're going to slow it down in slow-mo. Again, 3 wide with the 14, 04 in the 96. 04 looking to make something happen. And you could tell with netcode and all that stuff, really shouldn't happen, but it did. Robertson on the receiving end of that one. They go up in a wall, and he's like, fuck it, I'm going downhill. Downhill skiing. Oh, getting Deschamps. If I was Deschamps, I'd be a little salty. But you know, it is what it is, you know. Lewis trying, or excuse me, the 04 Brian Vrosic trying to get out of the way. Looks like he's going to be just fine. Travis Trussell, your leader. And doing well. And I'll blame that on netcode. I don't think that was on Brian at all. I mean, he got a little close, but I mean, it's racing. Shit's gonna happen, right? But if I was Ivan, I might be a little salty. You know, he came back down. I know it's unintentional. I think we all know it's unintentional. But that is all right. Again, I do believe they get a fast repair, so it should be no harm, no foul. But again, Trussell, Fleming, Becker, Larson, and Robbins, your top 5 with Thomas Meeks, Landon Bednarz, Christian Taylor, Travis Stroney and Stephen Gurley Jr. in your top 10. Again, if you haven't heard, now you heard. My name is Tom Torrey, a.k.a. the Horseboat, bringing you the action here tonight for the Donut Box Cup Series, their inaugural season. Happy as hell, or as my dumbass governor would say, I'm jazzed as hell to be here. Again, being involved in race number 1, playoff race number 1. It's been awesome. Again, next week you're going to look at the Glen, a road course here coming up next week. Pop up the schedule here as they get back to green flag action. You have Watkins Glen and then Dover. And then we're on Christmas break. And after the new year, don't see the 1/6/2024. Look away. Look away. It's 2025 in Martinsville, Talladega, and in Chicagoland for the next round. And the final round, January 27th at Homestead. In terms of the playoff picture right now, it's not the 88, it's the 8 of Matthew Fleming. He's got 31 points to the good. Again, this is coming into tonight, not as the stage progresses. You got Josh Larson, Alex Tilley, Jesse Becker, Thomas Meeks, and Travis Stroney all with points. William Robbins obviously getting points here tonight to put himself back in the good as we re-rag Travis Trussell, Matthew Fleming in row 1, Jesse Becker, Josh Larson row 2, William Robbins and Thomas Meeks row 3, Landon Bednarz and Christian Taylor row 4, and rounding out your top 10, Travis Stroney and Stephen Gurley Jr. Wish you would have, Mighty Donut. Need to see the Donut car back in action for its series. It's a Mighty Donut. Hopefully get a Mighty Donut trophy. That would be tits. I would love it.
Green flag.
Green flag racing, getting back at it. Grid it up, grid it out, restarting. Fleming off to a good start in that outside line, but Josh Larson having some fun. Oh, we see some action back there. Travis Stroney giving something to business. I'm not sure what it is. Oh, Christian Taylor up into the wall. And 3 wide again for a brief moment. But the briefs are about to come off. Mighty Donut says we have thrown around the idea of sending a donut trophy to season winners, but haven't done so. Did you get that 3D printed? Actually, I know a guy that could probably help you out with that. Let's talk later. We got action. Landon Bednarz going for a ride with, it looks like Travis Stroney. Oh, and there we go. Tyler
Sure you
Smith.
got your release mark correct.
Holy shit, boys.
Yes, I do, sir.
And girls, let's back that ass up and see what we can find on the Donut Box Cup Series replay. Oh, Lord. Where art thou? Here we go. We're going to go to the meandyourmom.com blimp cam. My favorite. Yours, too. Check it out. Up above in the big black blimp. Bednarz, Stroney. Stroney's able to straighten it out. Come back up. Oh, and Bednarz just said, no, I got it. Hold my beer. Hold my beer. We'll back it up again. Yeah, Bednarz, Stroney, looks like they were able to straighten it out. And Bednarz trying to make the turn, coming back up, and then forcefully making a lane. And I don't think he was aware of it, so I don't think it was malicious. Malicious by any means, but definitely unfortunate for these guys and a little upsetting if you are in either camp. You know, Bednarz gets loose. Probably freaked out. My bad, bro. My bad. Everybody's good. Everybody's calm. Nobody's freaking out yet. And there you have it. And that is from the meandyourmom.com blimp camp. Next up on VH1, Behind the Music. Anybody ever watch those? Dating myself, I know it, but I don't care. Some of those were fucking hilarious. Josh Larson, Matthew Fleming, Travis Trussell, Thomas Meeks, and Jesse Becker, your top 5. Christian Taylor, William Robbins, Andrew Lewis, Ryan Robertson, and Ronnie B. Ron Blackwell rounding out your top 10. Yes, Christian Taylor making moves. Mighty Donuts says, what a save. Oh, never mind. Yeah, that did not turn out. You know, it's like you put something in the oven, you overcook it, and you're like, yeah, that didn't turn out the way I thought it would. Definitely not. Definitely not. Continue to grind on this evening. Again, we've only had a couple cautions out here. Nothing too crazy to speak of. But as you see up here near the front, you see a lot of Flagship and you see a lot of Storm. Independence started off with a bang and has kind of faded here with only one driver from Independence in the top 10 and only of 3 here tonight. Stroney getting taken out after a decent run. Again, it's just playoff racing, guys. You never know what's going to happen. Independence still has a shot. Again, drivers on the lead lap. Only a couple guys who are a lap down or more. So again, everybody been able to stay on pace. Just getting a little too connected. And getting into an accident. Again, you have the front row of Flagship with Matthew Fleming and Josh Larson. Row 2, you got Travis Trussell and Thomas Meeks. Jesse Becker, Christian Taylor, William Robbins and Andrew Lewis, Ryan Robertson and Ben Madden, rounding out your top 10. I lied, it's not Ben Madden, Ivan DeChamps. I lied again, it's Ron Blackwell. It's Batman, fucking Batman. Pace car is off. Geico restart zone is active. And here we go. Donut Box Cup Series. 15 laps to go for the end of stage 2. Josh Larson. Giddy up, cowboy. Trying to get gone. Looks like everybody this time, no funny stuff here so far. Trussell and Fleming side by side. And make me a little nervous. Ryan Robertson has rebounded well, as has Travis Stroney again, finally having to use those fast repairs. Unfortunately, going to put them in a hole. Again, if you know anything about Michigan, this track is a fun-ass track to drive on. Especially when you have a good group of drivers to run with. Taylor just nicks the outside wall going into 3. Going to hang him up a little bit. Going to drop a couple positions, but better than wrecking his car. He takes the hit, keeps on moving. Ryan Robertson making a move inside the top 5. Again, teammates helping teammates have been the MO here so far. Robertson trying to break the mold. Trying to get in between what is Flagship and what is Storm. Bring the independents into the picture. Right on board with the AAA. Calling your insurance agent for a quote today. I'll be calling the AARP pretty soon. Get no shit.
Should be a caution on inbound.
And another caution. And it looks like more trouble here. I don't want to say for whom just yet, but it looks like, yes, it looks like we have more action. Let's back that ass up. The Donut Box Cup Series instant replay. Again, we'll go full speed, see what we got here going into one. Going into one. And the 04 just puts him around his hood. Oh, wow. Yikes. Not a good look. If you're the 04, let's back it up and see what we can see here. I don't know. Looks like he was going to go wide. Stroney got a good run there. And I think Stroney might have just got a hair loose, too, if we're talking about it here. I don't know if you noticed that. Little hair loose. 04 maybe getting a little tight coming out of that corner. I mean, there's a lot you could say. 14's going to be getting pissed. I would be a little bit too. I mean, you can't blame him, you know. No, but again, try to drive up front to stay out of the shit, right? I mean, sometimes you got to do it. But good save, and I think we need to rate this save on a 1 to 10 here. Let's watch it back live. Just see the save by the 14. Let's rate it. He didn't hit the wall, put it around his nose, and fuck yeah, that was great. Great save. He could have got closer to the wall, but I think overall, a 3.8 out of 5. Let me know if you agree in the chat. I think a 3.8, that was pretty damn good. New set of freshies, and he'll be okay. As we got to be getting in close inside of 10 laps for stage number 2. Did I say 1 out of 10 or 1 out of 5? If I'm saying 1 out of 10, I'm saying about a 7.8. You know, trying to be equivalent there. Solid 7. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, 7 out of 10. I agree with that. Can't hate on some solid entertainment, and at least that was entertaining. He is getting pretty smacked around. Definitely a clean pullout. Pullout king. It's always good if you aren't trying to pull out. Pull out. Burying myself in the cringe. We're going to bask in it like it's glory. As they get re-racked, we're going to smash the schedule one more time again next week. Right here at Casa de la Horse Boat. You're going to be at Watkins Glen for 45 laps, and after that, the conclusion of the playoff round of 12 at Dover Motor Speedway. When the new year kicks off, we're going to have 3 more races at Martinsville, Talladega, and Chicagoland, and then the final championship race, 135 laps, January 27th. At Homestead, Miami, where we will conclude the first season of the Donut Box Cup Series. Again, glad to be a part of it. Glad to have you along for the ride. If you've started, if you've just joined us, appreciate everything, all the love that you can offer. Josh Larson and William Robinson, row 1, as we're getting re-racked back to Green Flag Racing. Christian Taylor, Thomas Meeks, row 2. Travis Trussell, Ryan Robertson, Jesse Becker, Matthew Fleming, Andrew Lewis, and Ben Madden, rounding out your top 10. Flagman waiting with anticipation to get this one back at it. Geico restart zone is active, and here we go. Green flag action here for the Donut Box Cup Series. Robertson getting a push from the 8 of Matthew Fleming. Inside of 10 laps to go. Larson tucking back behind his teammate in the 55 now, darting back to the inside for the lead. Thomas Meeks out in front. 7 laps to go. Larson now to the inside, gonna slam that door shut for the moment. Gonna take that lead back. What a showing here tonight for Flagship so far. Christian Taylor flirting with disaster on that high outside line. Trying to make it work. Matthew Fleming was almost banging doors with his fellow teammate. 3 wide here for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Oh, Meeks making it 4 wide. Ooh, bouncing off the wall. Looks like the 33 of Ben Madden able to keep it together. Travis Strode is coming. Biggest mover of the night so far is the 51 of Josh Larson. Started 14th, all the way up in the lead. We have 5 laps to go. Larson, Fleming, Robbins, Meeks, and Robertson, your top 5. Robertson not letting the 55 in. Breaking that Flagship party up. Juices into the 66 for now. Gonna live to fight another day, 4 laps to go. Good strong showing for these fellas. Christian Taylor making moves. Oh, Robertson off the wall. Travis Trussell all over the back end of that 66 machine. The pressure is on. 5 of William Robinson to the inside, trying to make something of this stage. Again, if you were just following along, the 5 of William Robinson won stage 1. We have 3 laps to go. Don't know what the hell that was. We're not gonna talk about that. Fleming getting solid stage points regardless if he's winning it or not. As long as he keeps it even, Steven, he'll be in a good spot towards the end of this one. Strategy at play here for Flagship. 2 laps to go. Robertson looking to make a move to the inside, getting a little wet and wild, and Brandon Meyer now back in the picture. teammate Travis Stroney right behind him. But it's a teammate of Ryan Robertson, the 66, taking on Flagship almost by himself, and there's 1 lap to go. Larson, Fleming, Robertson, Meeks, and Taylor with William Robbins right there. Josh Larson trying to bring it home. Mirror driving, I would imagine. Don't want to get too far out in front of the field. Just want to be solid. Coming around turns 3 and 4, your winner of stage 2 is going to be Josh Larson with Thomas Meeks, William Robbins, Matthew Fleming, and Ryan Robertson.
You look at your gauges. Everything good?
Again, Josh Larson, your winner of stage 2. See if we can get a conversation with the 51. Josh Larson, you got a copy.
I got you.
Flagship 2 for 2 tonight in the inaugural season here in the playoffs. Josh, how the hell are you feeling, buddy?
Man, I'm hurt. I had dual carpal tunnel surgery at 7:15 this morning. It looks like I got boxer mitts on.
What?
I have no force feedback. I'm running automatic. But man, I love this track.
You are fucking insane. You are insane.
I am hurting. I'm shaking. I'm sweating. But you know what? I mean, gotta go win this thing.
I don't know, people in chat, this guy just had carpal tunnel surgery and he's fucking racing right now. Both hands. He cannot jerk it for days, but he's driving a race car. Congratulations, man. Congratulations on stage 2. And, man, hopefully you got some good medication here after the race. Good luck, man.
All right, thanks a lot.
That was the 51 of Josh Larson, your winner of stage 2. Mr. Gamerwood says 51 sounds like he runs in hard mode. Yeah, apparently. Carpal tunnel surgery be damned. Again, give a big shout out to Mr. Gamerwood. He is the guy hooking me up here tonight to make this broadcast possible. Without him, I would not be sitting here doing this right now. So again, big shout out to my brother, Mr. Gamerwood, and everything that he's done here to help me out here in my PC troubles. We are going now down to pit lane. Let's see who's going to come out in front. Looks like Ivan Deschamps is leading. He might pit next time by. But it looks like Brandon Meyer there out getting that first pit stop. And he's out. Oh, man, Brandon Meyer. Could he be playing chess while everybody else is playing checkers? I don't know. But again, looks like if Ivan does pit, he's going to be starting us back up again. He is your pole sitter here tonight. See if Ivan Deschamps pits or not. But a good race here so far. It is stacked up to be. Now we have to get to lap 100 to finish this thing off. Who is going to be the winner of the first playoff race in Donut Box Cup Series history? Again, folks, we're about to find out. Take a quick 30-second break and we'll be right back with more Donut Box Cup Series action. Ivan Shams and Brandon Meyer going to lead us back off at the Geico restart zone to kick off the final stage here at Michigan International Speedway. We are green, green, green for the Donut Box Cup Series. The Shams had control, lost control, gave it to the 71. Now the 51's right in tow. It is money time. As you can see, a slight haze over the track. I don't know what that's all about. Your guess is as good as mine. Travis Trussell in the back. Maybe got some work done. Maybe a facelift. A BBL. A BBW. I don't know. But Josh Larson, Brandon Meyer, Ryan Robertson, Jesse Becker, and Travis Stroney, your top 5, and here comes Independence. Wish I had like the little marching drum. I gotta give me that. Flagship. And your leader, Josh Larson, leading us around. With 40 laps to go, coming inside of 39 laps to go. That's what she said. 71 and the 66 are hooked up. With 14 trying to make it 3 for Independence on that high and outside. Again, it holds true at this track. You run the outside line, that right front gets a little hotter. And on a long run, you have to dive below to the bottom line. The car just won't turn. You gotta angle it right to get in the corner. Probably talking out of my ass, but that's how I interpret it. Riding high on the outside is fun. I love it. Some people can get real close to that wall, like some do at Darlington. But Josh Larson leading this one. Brandon Meyer, Josh Larson side by side for the lead. This is action if I have ever seen it, folks. Brandon Meyer to the inside of Josh Larson. Oh! And he saved it! But Becker's like, I want to finish it. Oh, shit.
Like a protein shake or a bar or anything like that?
Oh, my God. Josh Larson in the wall. Ryan Robertson involved in that one. His day, I thought he was about done. He is not. His car actually looks pretty decent. But let's back that ass up, see what we can see on the Donut Box Cup Series instant replay powered by meandyourmom.com. Again, the unfortunate action here up here near the front as we witnessed it together. And that's racing right there. Becker didn't check up in time. Larson, multiple points of contact. Robertson actually got caught up in that, but he stayed relatively clean. So he didn't hit the wall there. Fortunately for Larson, he did eat some shit. As he comes around, bumps into Ryan. Becker packs Robertson. Larson gets into it with the 08. Kudos to everyone that was further back in the field avoiding it all. And it looks like everybody's going to be okay. That definitely is competitive racing at its finest right there. Again, when you group them up, things happen. I can only imagine what's going to happen at Watkins Glen next week. Looks like Brandon Meyer going to hit pit lane, as is most of the lead lap cars. You're getting to that 35, 34 to go mark. Top off with fuel. definitely could be the play. Getting some top. Whoa. 14 going to assume the lead. That is, if he doesn't pit this time by. Again, I plugged him before, but the 14 is out there live on TikTok. So if you're a consumer of TikTok, check him out. Puts up some pretty funny content. Good personality. He does golf with me on Horse Boat and Friends once we get back and going. And man, I've got some content for y'all coming up here in the future. Do a lot of stuff in VR, but we have the Thrill of the Fight 2 going to be streaming live. We're going to be doing some boxing matches. You're going to hear my fat ass get whipped into shape. We've got some golf, more golf on the way. Who knows what else? We've got a lot on the docket here. A lot coming up here for the Horse Boat and the channel. Let's take 60 seconds. Grab a beverage as we will resume Donut Box Cup Series racing in just a moment. Lovely boys to bed. And we're going to resume here tonight. Travis Stroney, Christian Taylor, Ben Madden, Brian Vosick, Matthew Fleming, Ron Blackwell, Brandon Meyer, Jesse Becker, Stephen Gurley Jr., and Eddie Rose in your top 10 as we resume green flag racing. Right freaking meow in the Geico restart zone. Flagman is ready. We are two. America and Canada is two. We are off and back at it. Travis Stroney with a good jump, and off he goes. Christian Taylor in the 96 DraftKings machine. Right there as well. The 04 in trouble. The 04. Something happened. More tap dancing. That's funny. Love a good tap dance. Again, different strategies at play right now. Some people pitted, some people didn't. I think some people are anticipating one more caution while the others may be good to the end. Again, your tires may be shit, but if you've got the fuel load, you'll manage it. You see flagship team effort here. Keep an eye on this group of four before the end of this one. The only one on the beat of their own drum is the 8 right now. Oh, Christian Taylor almost finding out what it feels like to spin out at Michigan. I'm sure he knows. I know. Stroney, Matt Meyer, Taylor, Trussell. And a big shout out to Ron Blackwell running in 7th in that Cam King sponsored sim racing machine. He's in front of him 3 wide. I would just hang out. I ain't trying to do nothing with that. Get inside of 30 laps to go before the conclusion of this one. Again, next week we will be at Watkins Glen for race number 2 of 3 in the playoff round of 12. Travis Stroney, a part of Independence Motorsports, with Ben Mann, excuse me, not with Ben Mann, but with Brandon Meyer and Ryan Robertson. William Robbins looks like back in 17th right now. Got some casualties of war here in tonight's race. Meyer to the inside, wanting to wear the crown. Again, if you are up to date with Brandon Meyer, he was the inaugural season Gears Sprocket Series champion this year. Gears just announced they are bringing the Sprocket Series back for another run in 2025 with a bigger schedule. Looking forward to that. Drop more details as it comes. Ben Madden now challenging the 14 for the lead. Not going to get it this time by Christian Taylor, applying pressure as well. Things are heating up. Eddie Rose with that orange tinted Cam King 06 machine. Having a good run in 8th, started 18th. Top 10 would be awesome for Eddie Rose. Against that group behind him. These guys are all spread out. And I'm not sure if this is by design or what their plan is. But we'll see it come together here, I would imagine, the next 10 laps or so. New leader out on the track, 96, DraftKings Toyota Camry machine, Christian Taylor. Having a good run so far in the 96 car, taking the lead. Travis Stroney trying to run him down. And 96 started 17th tonight. Worked his way all the way up to the front. William Robbins right now is in 13th, and I think there's some strategy going on. I would imagine you're going to see them come up here late. Taylor, Stroney, Trussell, Madden, and Meyer, your top 5 currently. Oh, smacking the wall, and coming out of 2 is the 71. Just got to test that wall. Make sure she's solid, you know. Inside of 25 laps to go. Stroney back to the inside. He's going to close the door and take the lead. We have ourselves a race up here near the front. 7, the 8, the 51, and they're coming. Giving that wall a little slap and tickle. I love a little slap and tickle. Don't ask me what a ZJ is. You can't afford it. Ben Madden, Travis Trussell battling for a third right now. Brandon Meyer right there. Right on board. 71 of Brandon Meyer. Moving up into third is Meyer. And a little known fact, Travis Stroney, Michigan man in Temperance. Having a good run in this car. Gets started in last, out of pit lane. Kept his car clean all night long. Well, I shouldn't say all night long. Oh! He's had a good run here. Getting close to 20 laps to go. Stephen Gurley Jr. haven't said his name much tonight. That Grasshopper's MBG machine. On Gerbach. Again, if you need a bush trim and you're in North Carolina, give that man a call. And trim your bush. New leader alert. It is the 33 of Ben Madden, but for how long? 2 Ford Mustangs and a couple Camrys watching. Has been an excellent race. Look at this action as I pan back to this. But again, side by side here for the lead. Nobody giving an inch. Matthew Fleming, 2.5, 2.6 seconds back the leader. Again, they are coming. Madden and Stroney battling for position, both giving each other the finger, telling each other they're number one. Oh, Ronnie B getting in the wall in that Cam King Sim racing machine. Gonna lose some time and help Becker out. Yeah, it could be. That could, you're no lie right there. It could be a late race pileup. We'll see. I don't know, man. This has been a solid race most of the night. There's been a few mistakes, and I call them mistakes because it's been a really hard competitive action. Travis Trussell in that Michigan machine. Oh, doggy, we did it! We did it, boys. We screwed him.
All right, buddy. A couple laps by yourself.
Good save yet again by the 14. Good God, and a good save by Ben Madden. Getting into each other. Man, we Joe bucked him, guys. We Joe bucked him. Damn it. Let's back that ass up and see what we can see in the Donut Box Cup Series instant replay. Powered by meandyourmom.com. Let's take a ride out on the big black blimp. See what we can find. 14, you can tell he's already kind of getting loose. Yeah, and this takes 33 with him, and that's really simple as it is. Good save by both of them. Like, it's almost like watching figure skaters in the Olympics. You don't, you don't, you say you don't watch, but you watch it. Look at this. He just gets loose. Look at that run. Just gets loose, and he's like, oh, yeah. Look at that. Almost in sync. On a 1 out of 10, I give it about a 4 in being synchronized. But I give them both a 10 because they sustained as minimal damage as possible. You love to see it. You love to see it. Again, inside of 20 laps to go before the conclusion of this race. Again, I am Tom Torrey, a.k.a. The Horse Boat, broadcasting over here on Twitch. Having a great time. Hopefully you all are too. Looks like they're taking a ride now down to pit lane. Stephen Gurley's going to assume the lead. But we have to think he's gonna pit at some point. It was getting buck wild there. Wow, Becker getting off the line, saving perhaps his race. If it would have went green, I don't know if we'd be talking right now. Maybe he would have caught him. I don't know. I appreciate that, L-Rob. Thank you. Y'all are the reason why I do it. You show up here Monday night and show support to our drivers. That's why I'm here. Let's see if Gurley does end up doing anything here. William Robbins, I'll tell you right now, L-Rob, your husband is up into 5th and doing fantastic. 96 with a terrible stop. Yeah, you said it. Pushed him back all the way into 8th. Pit strategy is out the window now. Everybody will be good the rest of the way unless your car's shit. Looks like Meyer is going to hit the pits one more time. Again, let's recap as they get set. Again, next week we're going to be at Watkins Glen for 45 laps, and then to round out the playoff round of 12 at Dover on December 16th. And then we're going to take a little break and come back after the new year at Martinsville for 200 laps for another 3-race series, and I think that's the round of 8. And then the final 4 will be at the end at January 27th at Homestead, Miami. Again, coming into the playoff picture. This isn't live updated as we see it. Again, the 8 of Matt Fleming, 31 points to the good. Josh Larson, Alex Tilley, who is not here tonight. Jesse Becker, Thomas Meeks, Travis Stroney. Again, William Robbins getting some points tonight. And a couple other of those guys out in the field. As we re-rack to get back to green flag racing, the clouds and fog have somewhat dissipated. What I hopefully feel is our last re-rack. Stephen Gurley Jr. and Jesse Becker in row 1. You have Travis Trussell, Thomas Meeks row 2, William Robbins and Josh Larson row 3, Christian Taylor, Landon Bednarz row 4, and Matthew Fleming with Andrew Lewis rounding out your top 5. Pace car is off. The 29 of Stephen Gurley Jr. has control in the Geico restart zone.
Green, green, green.
And we are off like a herd of turtles. I think Christian had a bad stop. I don't know the context or how bad it was or what happened. Hopefully we get you something. Gurley getting pushed aside right away. Thomas Meeks trying to establish himself to get to the end zone. 13 laps to go. People are going to pull some shit. Jesse Becker Trussell right there. Thomas Meeks, this is his race to lose right now. Got a lot of hungry drivers, but the hungriest one is the 55. And the man who has had surgery, carpal tunnel surgery on both his goddamn hands, are in second right now. How do you drive with no force feedback and hands that were built for Spider-Man? How do you drive that car? You're insane. I'd be driving with my damn elbow. Meeks, Larson, Robbins, Trussell, and Bednar, your top 5 currently, with Becker, Fleming, Stroney, Taylor, and Lewis. Rounding out our top 10. Lewis back into the field a little bit further to see where everyone sits and is perched. Ben Madden looks like his dream day is done. Ryan Robinson is well in the back. And anything can happen, but it's not likely for those guys. 04 as well. They're not out of it by any means. But backed up, they are. Speaking of fucking 9 laps to go here at Michigan International Speedway. Flagship Motorsports, as predicted, is back up in the front. 5 out of the 6 positions you see here are all Flagship, with one Storm in the middle of it all. Travis Trussell taking Josh Larson around. Ooh-wee, and he saves it. Gosh damn. Back that ass up and see what we can see. MeandYourMom.com blimp cam taking a ride in the big black blimp. All right, let's go. I love the rewinds. It's so fun. Okay, here we go in full speed. And I don't know if he's just trying to take some air off or what happened, but it looks like the 31 said, hey, bro, let me get some of that air you got. You got any air, bro? Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. I don't know why. I mean, I don't. Speculating here, so don't quote me. I don't know if he got just a little wobbly, little wiggly on the wheel. I don't know if that was on purpose or not. I mean, I don't think it is. I wouldn't have done that. That's just me. That's just, you know, what it is. So play it over and over and over again. Cruising along the backstretch. Making my way downtown. Yeah, I don't know if he was just trying to get some air. But I don't know. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you to MeandYourMom.com. You can use promo code DBDA for 50% off your first purchase. Thomas Meeks, William Robbins, Travis Trussell, Landon Bednarz, Matthew Fleming, your top 5. With Jesse Becker, Travis Stroney, Christian Taylor, Stephen Gurley Jr., Brandon Meyer. I say Ben Mann, Ryan Robertson. Oh, well, they're out of it. No, they're not. They're right there. They are right there. Again, both of them had good runs. 31 took them down. Good thing that wheel don't have feedback right now. Yeah. LMAO Cody. Not finishing behind you. I love it. I love the comments. Thank you. Thank you. So the 55 of Thomas Meeks III, William Robbins, Travis Trussell, Landon Bednarz, Matthew Fleming, Jesse Becker, Travis Stroney, Christian Taylor, Stephen Gurley Jr., and Brandon Meyer rounding out your top 10. Hopefully Friday night, be broadcasting the Gears Holiday Series race and iRacing Super Speedway with the car of tomorrow, cars that go 225 plus. Looking forward to that. That's going to be awesome. 50 laps at iRacing Super Speedway Friday night. 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, right here at Casa de Loresville. Thomas Meeks and William Robbins on the front row. Yeah, Thomas Meeks, he's due for a win, Mighty Donut. I would attest to that. Pace car is off, hopefully for the final time. Flagship Motorsports representing in those Chevrolet Camaros, and we are back at it with 6 laps to go, making 5 laps to go. Oh, Travis Trussell getting a little loose off the backstretch. Onto the backstretch. William Robbins out in front. Can he hold it? Meeks is going for it. Here comes Storm Motorsports Independence. Travis Stroney trying to hunt his way in for a win. But you have to get through Flagship in the 97 of Jesse Becker and Storm Motorsports to get there. Off the wall, he'll bounce. But Flagship, holy cow, folks. The 55 and the 5. Teammates going at it. 8 now, inserting himself into the contention late. We have 3 laps to go. It is getting real quick. Brian Robertson cracking the top 10 with Brandon Meyer. Having a good run here tonight. Your leader. 2 laps to go. You're right, gonna need to get that photo finish. The 8 car, if you're familiar with Donut Box, he is a dominant force. He wins races, period. Thomas Meeks has had opportunities. Playoff win number 1 right there. Matthew Fleming going to the inside now, trying to dash those dreams. Final lap coming at ya. Oh, we got beaten and banging. Landon Bednarz, William Robbins. Meeks out in front for the moment. Travis Stroney trying to make a late push. Christian Taylor there as well. We have 5 wide for second. But your winner coming into the home stretch is going to be the 8 of Matthew Fleming. And And I believe Travis Stroney, Christian Taylor, William Robinson, Thomas Meeks, your top 5. What a finish, folks. Wow. Matthew Fleming showing up in the late stages. Bringing home the checkered flag and win number 1 in the playoffs. '51 giving him some love. Again, what a finish. Matthew Fleming, Travis Stroney, Christian Taylor in the booth coming up next. All right, welcome back to the Donut Box Cup Series post-race show. Hopefully you enjoyed Michigan International Speedway. And let's get right into it. Let's talk to our drivers here tonight. Christian, do I got a copy, man?
Yes, sir. I got a copy loud and clear.
Christian Taylor finishing in 3rd. Had a great run here tonight. Led some laps, had some fun. How are you feeling after this one?
Man, that was an electric finish. You know, we were 3 wide most of the time there towards the end.
It was 5 wide coming out of that final turn.
Was it 5?
Dude, you got to watch it back, bro. It was 5 wide. I shit you not.
I got you. iRacing, you know, the generic iRacing spotter stops counting at 3, so.
Well, you had an incredible run here. You started at, what, 17th, worked your way all near the front. Had some minor setbacks, but a solid 3rd place finish, man. Got to be feeling great about that.
Yes, that was electric. I think that's my best finish in one of these cup cars here in the Donut Box. Other than I think I got a 2nd place in another league at Daytona, but this came a long way, you know, this season, and it's just exciting to finally be up here on the podium position.
Yeah, man. Again, congratulations. It's an important time to be near the front. Anybody you want to give a big shout out to?
First, I'm going to shout out my wife, putting up with me racing, building this racing rig and all. Jesse has given me a lot of tips. He's a good buddy of mine, lifelong friend, brother. All the help from Cody, Slim Dogs, they've all helped me some. It's just been a long time coming, and I'm excited. Thanks to everybody.
Well, congratulations, man, and I hope you take this to the work week feeling good coming into Watkins Glen next week.
Oh, yes. We're going to try to do what we can do at Watkins Glen. Hopefully we can maintain a top 10 there and keep these playoff points alive and make it into the next round. Go as far as we can go in this playoff run.
Hell yeah, man. Congratulations. Enjoy the work week, brother.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That was the 96 of Christian Taylor, bringing home a 3rd place finish, a solid finish at that. Bringing in now the 14 of Travis Stroney, runner-up here tonight, led some laps, streaming on TikTok and having a good time doing it. Travis, how are you, brother?
I'm in a blast right now. That finish was a lot of fun. Ryan just told me that we were 5 wide there.
Yeah.
And I was just looking back at that. What a finish, man. What a finish.
The finish was great. Explain to me, while we have a second here, what happened coming out of 2 there, getting into Ben Madden, again, saving the car gracefully, might I add. But what happened?
I don't know. That's how somebody brought it up on stream. I'm going back and looking at it right now. What lap?
Yeah, you got loose. Well, it wasn't that far.
Well, we were having a great battle,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to lose the lead. I mean, I knew I was coming to old tire. The tires were losing it, and I was just trying to lead as much as I could.
Well, you had a good run here tonight. Again, congratulations on a second-place finish after starting and actually coming from the pit, starting in last. Anybody want to give a big shout-out?
Yeah, that was a big accident. That was a big accident. I was missing with my stream. But shout out 213 Simware, NJB Designs, our Independence boys, our Freedom boys. This one feels good going into Watkins Glen. It's going to be a tough track.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one, but nothing that is insurmountable. Again, congratulations. Enjoy this work week.
Thanks, Tommy boy. You too.
Thank you. And it looks like, here we go. Gotta find the guy. Gotta find him. In victory lane, ready for his close-up, as Brett Favre would say. Bringing in now the winner tonight, playoff race number 1 in the round of 12, Matthew Fleming. Feels like we haven't talked in ages. How are you feeling?
This is great. That was a fun drive. I will say that. Such a great night. It was a lot of fun. Oh boy. I hope you enjoyed it.
I did. I mean, you started coming on. I knew, when the 8 car's on the track, you got to know where he is at all times, right? And the thing about it is, like, you were kind of laying back, kind of lurking around. You came up to stage 1, kind of contested. Stage 2, you kind of came up and contested. I'm like, when is this guy in my mind? I'm like, when is this guy going to turn it on? And, last 10 laps, dude, I know you guys were in the back hanging out, maybe saving a little bit or saving a little tire, doing whatever you do. But it was awesome, man. You came up there, took it down, took it away from your teammate. I'm sure he's a little gutted, but good old pat on the back and congratulations on that one, bro.
Oh, thank you. The stages, it kind of got to the point, we all really did a lot of teamwork on, hey, you know what, how about you go lead this lap, get a bonus point for playoffs, all the good stuff. So we did a lot of teamwork. I know they're close to end of stages. I was just like, I'm happy where I'm at. I don't want to take any chances on, accidentally wrecking someone. I'm very happy with all that. And we actually tried doing that fuel saver. There, I don't know, with like 30 to go, we ended up hitting something like that. I was actually looking like it was good, so I was kind of upset when the caution came out. But yeah, overall, with 15 laps to go, it was just kind of, you just gotta go. There's no time to wait, and took my runs when I could get them. And I was really hoping we were gonna have a top 4 flagship. That's the way it was looking until turn 3, and then all hell kind of broke loose behind me, apparently.
I don't know if you were watching in the rearview mirror, but it got 5 wide. It got 5 wide for second place. Basically, like they're laying it down like we're fighting for second place now. So it was pretty cool to watch that behind you. But again, what a victory coming here towards right near the end, snatching it away. Anybody you want to give a big shout out to?
Oh yes, of course I want to shout out Oasis Sim Racing, sponsor here in number 8. So glad to get them back into victory lane. Then of course we got the Flem Dogs Auto Repair, the Southern Diesel Solutions in Gonzales, Texas. The Wheels of America in San Antonio, the Texas OEM Wheels, San Antonio Karting Complex. Those are all of our team sponsors. I want to shout out all the flagship drivers. Once again, we did a great job with a lot of teamwork. Just fell a little bit short from claiming all top 4. But yeah, we were all up front at different points, so I'm very, very, very proud of everybody. And then shout out to all the admins in this league, all the drivers. And of course, don't forget to shout out you up there in the booth. Can't wait to go back and watch it. And last but not least, shout out to my family. Obviously, they let me come in and do this every Monday night. So I want to shout out them, obviously, for supporting me and everything. And yeah,
Right on,
It was
man.
fun.
So this restless work week's going to be good for you. How are you at Watkins Glen?
I've gotten some wins there. I run decent, but it's kind of a coin flip. Some races, like I said, I can do pretty well, and some races I hit a bad streak and I can't recover. So I'm really glad to get this out of the way, but I can't say I'm not looking forward to it. Out of any road course, Watkins Glen gets me most excited. It's the only one I'm really good at, so I'm kind of glad to see that's the road course.
Well, you're pretty much a lock into the next round, but again, congratulations, dude. And we'll see you next week at Watkins Glen.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That was the 8 of Matthew Fleming laying it down for the win, again snatching the victory away from fellow teammates on his way to victory. But again, it is racing, dude. It happens. Anything is possible. And Matthew Fleming started in 8th, winning the race. Makes it possible, or tells you, or makes you think, or whatever. I don't know. I'm running out of words. But anything is possible. He can make it happen. Matthew Fleming, the man, the leader in points, leader in playoff points. Again, pretty much a lock into this next round unless some disaster strikes. Again, we're going to find out at Watkins Glen. Again, next week, same bat time, same bat channel. We will be at Watkins Glen for 45 laps at the Glen. Starting here at about 8:15 Eastern, 7:15 Central, right here at Casa de la Horse Boat. I am Tom Torrey, a.k.a. The Horse Boat. Wishing you a wonderful work week, and we'll see you here back next week.